Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Joseph Clough, and this is episode 663. Now, in today's episode, we're following on from the previous episode, which was all about purpose. It was all about getting the conscious level of awareness so we can begin to understand what drives us, what motivates us. Because if we don't know that, then we're going to be just doing things unconsciously and we don't know why we're doing it. You see, values with beliefs, to me, are one of the biggest possible drivers of change or remaining the same. So once we discover these drivers of our values, we can either A, realize why we're doing something that we don't enjoy, realize why we're doing things that we do enjoy, and then how to increase them. And on top of that, we can actually clean out those values. If you remember, we figured out like the hierarchy of those values, and then we talked about cleaning them up, because you could have a higher value for, like, say, money, but if it's negatively charged with things like fear or scarcity and doubt, then you're not going to be able to get that money very well. You're sending a conflicted suggestion to your unconscious that doesn't really work very well. So I want to make sure as we go and get that conscious education via that episode, which will be episode 662, and then you can combine it with this hypnosis session. So you don't have to go back there right now. It will still be good and great. I just want to make sure that you do listen to the previous episode, because I'm a firm believer that we should be changing at a conscious level and an unconscious level. That means you know why you're doing what you're doing. I think when we go to like a level of mastery is to be able to get what we want on autopilot, unconscious, but to consciously recognize the process so we can refine it and make it bigger and better. So as I said, today's episode is all about your purpose, discovering it, supercharging it, and to expand upon it. Now, as always, you can download this if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching on social media right now. You can actually, or even if you're listening to the app, right? If you're listening to the podcast, you can get all of these episodes on the app at freehypnosis.app. Okay, freehypnosis.app, and that way you can like favor them, download them for offline listening. You can have hundreds of hypnosis sessions, hundreds for free as well, might I add. But you can also change in the day, and if you unlock the app, you can also transform as you go to sleep as well. You just toggle over from the sun to the moon is an extension, and therefore you just go into sleep with a transformation. And of course, if you're enjoying the work of the app, please go ahead and leave a review. We only got online the Apple one. We only got one last month. Well, it's 30 days ago anyway, so it'd be really, really cool if you can review the app, since we're getting over 150,000 downloads of just the free episodes. So if you're getting value, please go ahead and leave us a review. And with that, make sure that you're not doing any form of machinery. No driving, in other words. Use this as your time and opportunity to just relax, to rediscover and connect with purpose, right? Because that's valuable. Spend the adequate time into your transformation, and it will pay dividends in the future. You'll speed things up, it'll get powerful, be quick and transformational, all of those things. So make sure, whatever you're doing, maybe get some earphones on, close out the outside world, and be with me right here. Because when you do, you're connecting with your unconscious mind. So with that, let's get into the hypnosis session right now. So just go ahead and get yourself into a nice, comfortable position. And just relax. Be here now. That's it. Just relax. And what I'd love you to do is to breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And then breathe in and let it all go. And then when you're ready, if you haven't done so, close your eyes, relax. Just relax. This is your time to reconnect with your unconscious mind, to begin to realize many, many things. Things that once discovered will allow you to be more in purpose, to have passion, mission, ambition, to have a vision of your purpose. So relax. For some people, it may be just putting your attention on your muscles and just allowing them to be in ease. It's always nice to relax the jaw, so relax the jaw. Where each breath out can allow you to soften. To soften. That's it. Give yourself this moment to realize why we're doing what we're doing. To realize that we're ready to discover that purpose. The things that are important to us, the things that will set us free. Because it's not just the purpose we desire, but it's all the things that will allow us to experience, whether it be financial freedom, happiness, health, living a joyful life with those people in your life. So remember, there's always more to discover about who we are and where we're heading. That's it. And just relax. For I'm gonna count down from 10 down to 0. And with each number I count down, you can soften and deepen that comfort. So just relax and let go. Down from 10, down to 9. Allow your thoughts to wander. It's okay. You may drift and dream here and there, while my voice goes with you, all the way down to 8. You see, you have your conscious awareness listening, drifting soon, even dreaming. But you also have your unconscious, the part of you that runs many, many things, from the habits, the fight and flight, the maintenance of the mind and body. It also runs your beliefs and your values. And since your values are the things that drive us forward, it seems like a good idea to allow your unconscious mind to recognize the purpose, to discover something more, living with more love and life. I mean, imagine that for a moment as you go down from 8 to 7. What it'd feel like to wake up with passion, with purpose. I'm sure it'd feel pretty good, and the results that you get even better in creating feelings that serve you as we go down deeper, asleep in trance to 6. And by sleep, I don't mean to fall asleep now. I mean to go into a learning state at the depth, at the level, just for you, that produces the desires and solutions we crave. So as my voice does go with you, it can take on those things I say, but will allow you to be safer, happier. That's it. So enjoy the waves of relaxation increasing here and there. Maybe the muscles in the hand and fingers will begin to increase. Maybe the other hand begins to catch up. Maybe soon, even the effort it takes to be aware of how your body is positioned. That's it. Relax. Let go. Sometimes we just have to let go. So relax the jaw. Relax the eyes, the muscles around the eyes. So much so, you can't relax them even more as we go down from 5 to 4. As we dream new realities, as we begin to create what we desire, to awaken something within that sets us free. And that's it. Because you can feel free to relax and let go. Because it can cause you to deepen the comfort. And it simply means you're learning. As all trance is learning how to go into trance. That's all. Just like learning to discover your purpose, it takes time. But it's best when we're gentle, when we're relaxed. For it means we can receive more insights and epiphanies in the most beautiful way that serves you and your future. So relax down to 4. There are times where you've been so relaxed, where it felt so good, so enjoyable. That's it. Relax. There's nothing for you to consciously do. it can become a natural process of letting go. As we connect to your unconscious mind now, down from 4, down to 3, doubling that comfort, doubling the relaxation. As the muscles soften, any stress can melt away. It just melts away because you're remembering the natural state of you. Down to 2, and you may see 1 approaching, going down beneath it, then even 0, go through it, beneath the surface. You see, while I speak to you, you can drift and listen, but I'm also speaking to you, the unconscious mind. And I want your unconscious mind to realize how important it is to find purpose, to unleash a deeper value. And since you, the unconscious mind, runs those values, I want you, the unconscious mind, to remember what is of importance to the conscious mind, the things that makes the conscious mind feel good. Because you can feel good. You can give yourself permission to begin to realize purpose in any endeavor, to begin to recognize it when you see it, when you hear it, when you feel it. I would love you, the unconscious mind, to learn and grow in the most beautiful, wonderful way. And since you have all the insights and information that is needed, you may begin to present these values, this level of importance to the conscious, whether it be now, in a few moments, or over the next week, to begin to gather and recognize the things that make your heart sing. Maybe it's helping others. Maybe it's to have the abundance too. Maybe it's to do the thing you love more and more, but having permission to do so. You see, over the years, we've maybe been told that we can or cannot do certain things. Maybe it's society, maybe it's family, maybe it's people we no longer see. But we have to remember, other people's opinions of us and our purpose doesn't have to be our reality. We can begin to recognize it as their reality. So maybe it's not right for them, but it doesn't mean you cannot do it. Because if it feels good soon when you discover it, or maybe you know it, to give yourself the permission to move forward, knowing the value, the results that it will bring you. You see, when you begin to live in this purpose, when it appears in front of you, when it just resonates throughout your neurology, where it feels so good to be in alignment with your dreams, you can be free of resistance. You can begin to work upon yourself to make that a reality. So in the same way that we must and desire to discover our purpose, also recognize and realize it is now your time to let go of the limiting thoughts and beliefs. Because when you know your purpose, it is good and great. But to know it, but not to believe in yourself, is another issue. So now's the time that we start to implement and assume the responsibility in making things happen. Because it's all on you, and that's good news. Sure, we can need help along the way, it's always advised, right? But you can do this no matter what. So maybe this purpose, the things that you enjoy the most, your values, the hierarchy of those values, can begin to look for the thing, the vehicle that will allow them to be met. So as we discover them consciously, we also begin to seek out the thing we will do with our life, which fulfills those values. So relax, hand it over to your unconscious, painting beautiful pictures in your mind of what might happen that is good and that is great, where you hear the words saying, I'm ready, I'm excited to discover, I'm excited to do the work, to make it a reality, to feel it within your beingness, the passion, the purpose, the mission, the ambition, all the things, all the ways of being that makes you feel good. So send that signal to your unconscious. This is what you want. Decide it, declare it, that you're excited to discover the things that make you feel good, that move you forward, that allows you to experience a deeper connection. You see, with purpose, with life, is to find meaning from it. And meaning is really just the purpose. So it's time to find your meaning. Your meaning. This is your time. And this is your experience. To cultivate, to create, to design. Imagine a life by design. To design your purpose. Sometimes we seek it. Sometimes we're looking for it. Sometimes we can just create it. We can allow your neurology to have the insights to set you free. So thank your unconscious for the good and great coming your way. To take action on those limiting thoughts and beliefs. For once you let go of them, you become resilient because you've removed the resistance. So you are aligned with your dreams and desires. Remember, you are worth this. Even if we don't always believe it, maybe we never do. But consciously, you can decide you are worth your purpose, that you are deserving of it, that you are excited to receive it, to discover it, and to enjoy the journey along the way. Many people have done this, so why not us? Why not? There are many reasons why, yes, we can. So let's look for the reasons that will set us free, that will make us feel good. And over the days, minutes, or moments, maybe a week, your unconscious mind can look for the values that will set you free, that will then match with something that you can do with ease in every way. So feel good now. It's coming your way. For whatever you desire, desires you too. And in a moment, I'm gonna count from 1 to 5. And on 5, you'll begin to awaken from this learning state to the level that will suit you best for whatever time it is for you as you're listening. So 1, every muscle becomes less and less relaxed. They become more and more alert, just to the level that fits you the best. At 3, you can begin to effortlessly and gently breathe in through the nose, oxygenating your mind and body. At 4, you can begin to just stretch. As you stretch your physical body, you can feel so good, so ready, so wonderfully aligned for the good and great coming your way. And then at 5, you can begin to just come back to now and open your eyes all the way back to now. That's it. Welcome back. Welcome back. So I hope you enjoyed this hypnosis session. Now remember, when it comes to discovering and getting our mind into purpose, do the conscious work as well, which is on the previous episode of 662. That means you have the conscious upgrade and the unconscious. And feel free to re-listen to these tracks. And remember, whatever you do, and I try to mention this within the session, that once we discover that purpose, once we really feel like, yes, this is what I want, then make sure you remove the resistance, any limiting thoughts or feelings or beliefs that are getting in your way from that. Because we can desire it all we want logically, but also we gotta let go of the unconscious resistance of the limiting beliefs of maybe I'm not worthy of it, maybe I'm not deserving or capable to make it a reality. So make that your next priority in every single way. Now, of course, if you need help with letting go of like the imposter syndrome that is getting in your way there, if you want to let go of the part of us which feels like, oh my goodness, I'm not worthy or deserving or enough, then what you can do, if you are a highly driven individual, a professional who is invested and ready, you can go to josephclough.info/talk. When you go there, you'll book a time on the calendar, then you'd fill out an application form, 6-7 questions, and the whole idea is you then go ahead, attend the live one-to-one call, and you'll discover what you want to let go of, exactly what you want to achieve, get clear on what's unconsciously stopping you, and then 4, make or figure out the steps to make it a reality. So that's josephclough.info/talk. It is a program that you would be enrolling into, so therefore there's an investment because it's fully customized to your unconscious and conscious needs. It's profound. You get to work with us, and by us I mean the team, to be able to support you each step along the way. It comes in so many different cool angles that we get your result within 8 weeks, which is pretty awesome. But with that, you can go to josephclough.info/talk to see if that's a good fit for you. And from there, my friend, I will leave you on your wonderful way. I hope you enjoyed this podcast episode. If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a rating and review, and I'm happy to keep on producing these free videos because I'm actually recording this live for those listening to the podcast or the app. I will keep on doing them. So we're at episode 663, and I want to keep doing these to be able to support you. So a little review will be very, very kind in supporting the show. And get to youtube.com/Joseph Clough, by the way. And then all you want to do is go and subscribe there and like hit the like button on the videos, hit the bell, and that means you'll get notified when I go live, because in a few moments as we end this podcast episode, I'm going to be speaking to everyone who's on the live stream. So if you want to be a part of that experience, go to youtube.com/Joseph Clough, subscribe, like the videos, leave a comment as well. I always personally reply to them myself. And once again, I just want the very best for you. I want you to be able to shine and thrive in any endeavor. So with that, my friends, I look forward to speaking to you on a future episode. Many thanks and goodbye.